Hello my lovely ravens, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel and today we're back with another Matchbox. Matchbox number 32. We are well over halfway and I'm actually very excited to get this series finished because I have some other things in mind that might be series on my channel too, which also include live streams. So what are we creating today? Yes, Honeydukes. This is a very colorful Matchbox. I think one of the most colorful in the series yet. Of course, I'm making my own Matchbox from scratch, and if you want to know where I get the template and the dimensions that I put in, you can find that in the description box below. First of all, I am going to cut out all of the cavities that are the windows and door in the front of the Matchbox. And this time I am not using a Cricut or a laser cutter for anything. I only cut my template on my Cricut with the dimensions in the description box. And for the rest of this, I am just going to do everything by hand. I got a few questions from some of you on my previous video where I made the vintage Parisian bedroom, and I got the question, are you going to stop Harry Potter? Are there still going to be Matchboxes? Well, the answer to that question is yes, indeed. Of course there will still be Harry Potter content and Matchboxes as well. I definitely want to finish this series and then I will dive into another series that are also Harry Potter themed. And yeah, they will be polymer clay related, and that's all I'm going to say. And not so much creatures, but you will see. You will see eventually. But I also want to know, would you like me to start that now? Like, I don't know. I am excited to start that, but I will definitely not abandon these 50 Harry Potter Matchboxes because I want to finish them. Materials that I'm using here today, the glue and the paper, etc. You can find everything in the description box below. These are affiliate links, but they will help me out with my channel. Here I'm making the spiral staircase. I was thinking of building a normal staircase at first, as you can see, and then I decided no, I'm going to cut them on an angle and I'm going to make a spiral staircase. This is not what you see in the movies, but I know one of the Honeydukes shops has this pink spiral staircase inside of the building. And I just wanted to make that pink spiral staircase. I'm normally not one for pink, but this pink and teal color palette, I'm here for it. This is going to be the little shop counter. And at first I wanted to put slanted glass in front of it, like acetate. But I decided not to do this because it displays the things that I put inside a little bit more, and it just looks like an open display on an angle. And this is the flooring that I'm going to put in. Here I'm creating the attic floor, and I'm just going to color that with colored pencil on chipboard. Very easy and simple to do, and just shading on the outside. And the other floors will have a checkerboard pattern. First, I'm going to go in with all white paints. For the floors, for the other floor, I'm completely obscuring the checker pattern. For the shelving that I made out of cardstock as well, and the back of the building, this is so that the colors that I'm going to put on top will pop. I put this white and pink stripe on some of the sides of the cabinets because that gives it that little bit of that candy shop kind of look. I am making the checkered patterns with a Posca pen, and then with some chalk pastel I'm adding some shading to the stairs. I am going over with a gloss varnish over the floors to give it that tiled look. And then it's time to place all the little beads inside. This was fun to do. It was a little bit tedious because, you know, you have to pick up one bead, dip it in the glue, and then place it in. And I did that with all the shelving and then placing the shelving eventually inside the matchbox. But yes, this was a bit of sorting out because I have a big jar with op shop, a thrift store found beads from old jewelry that I just cut up and put all the beads inside one little jar. And yeah, it was a little bit of a search and find. Here I'm painting the outside of the matchbox because I almost forgot to do this. Normally I start with this, but yeah, I forgot. I'll give the outside a bit of a mottled effect, and then because that will be gray, I will make it a little bit more dark gray. Because this is gray, the teal and pink again will pop with that white underneath, which is what I'm doing here. Unfortunately, we don't get much time inside Honeydukes in the movies, but we can walk in the Hogwarts Legacy game. I took a bit of both with the inside and the outside of this shop, and this is what mine looks like. Let me know what you think. I think it looks kind of cool. And I think we're getting ready to place everything inside now and see what the final matchbox looks like. And this is it for Matchbox 32. I hope you like this build. I had fun using all the colors, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out. All my social media can be found in the description box below, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and of course become part of our Raven family. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!